Dad!
The thing is, I know that you can actually hit that.
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Okay, cheers.
I can't be indoors when I sing. It's like a weird thing with like the waves that bounce off the walls, the acoustics.
Okay.
Perchance.
You can only sing outdoors. Okay. That's untrue, but all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Are We Flirting? I'm Sid.
I'm Greyson.
And we're in my living room.
And now we are in her living room. We're getting adjusted.
We're just, I think I like this spot.
I think I like this little spot. We're really on the same page today, actually.
I know. I think we have a flow. Yeah. It's because I think we trauma bonded yesterday, and I have Stockholm Syndrome. So.
Yes, I think it's because we've had quite possibly the worst 2 weeks of lives in a long time. Mm-hmm. So for those of you who don't know, Isabella's gone. She's usually here.
To check her location.
She's like,
She's doing a music video for Suki Waterhouse.
She quarters herself in this house, which is illegal via the Constitution. I believe it's the Fourth Amendment. And she just harbors away in here like a stowaway child or a rat, perchance. And so usually she's here with us to record. So now, in place of Isabella, we have a mirror behind the camera that we have set up.
Yeah.
And there's one tiny little light that I can only see if I really focus.
And it's almost like she's here, because when I look at her, it's like looking into a mirror. So
you guys are starting to look very similar.
We're morphing into the same person.
Yeah.
So, now I miss her. I should give her a call. Her location right now says she's at an elementary school, and it said that for the past 4 hours.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So improv's good. So I took my first improv class. I did improv. I'm doing Improv 101 at UCB, Upright Citizens Brigade, for you people at home that don't know. It was a ton of fun, actually. What was funny was right next door to us, there was 2 classrooms. There was Improv 401 and then Improv 101, and we had like a shared wall.
Okay.
And so what was funny was like I got there 15 minutes early, and I was like one of the first few people. I sat in the corner by myself, as I do, away from everybody else, and I was like, why did I do this? I shouldn't have done that. As more people were showing up, nobody in 101 spoke to each other. Not a single word was uttered in the room, but you could hear through the wall, people in 401 were like talking to each other. And so for the entire 15 minutes that I was there, all I could think about was like, should somebody say something? Like, should we talk to each other?
So is 401 like the experts?
So the way it works at UCB, my understanding is like there's 4 levels of classes. There's 101, 201, 301, 401. Okay. You can't take any of them unless you've taken the previous level. So like I can't move on to 201 until I finish and graduate 101.
You can't audition?
So auditioning is what comes after 401. Oh. So they have like in-house teams, and then they have like other shows, and like that's where you can audition to be on their in-house team, or you can like audition for a different show. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, but like I definitely want to keep going. So Improv 101, it was a lot of just like getting comfortable being embarrassing. It was a lot of like, you're going to do these funny movements. You're going to like say dumb things. And so like we were going around and like trying to like really just shake ourselves up like physically.
Loosen up a little, yeah.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. And then we did like a couple of really fun exercises where it was like somebody threw out a word, and then 2 people had to like do a scene where they were literally saying yes and.
Yeah.
So it was like, somebody would be like, when I first got there, the first thing you had to do was you had to stand up and you had to do a monologue for like, it was you and 4 other people standing, and the teacher of the class, he would like point at one person, and you had to monologue for as long as you could with like off of nothing. And he was just like, talk about something for as long as you can that you're really passionate about. And so I talked about, I think pigeons are actually really beautiful birds. Which is funny because the person before me was talking about like wanting to get into acting, and he was like really serious, and he was talking about like how his dad like did acting and stuff like that, and then he shifted to me, and I was like, I think pigeons are beautiful birds.
Think pigeons are the most beautiful boys I have ever seen.
Yeah,
and here are my 10 pigeon bags.
And for like the entire rest of the 3-hour class, pigeons kept getting brought up in every single like different activity that we were doing. Like when we were doing scenes with a partner, or when we were doing like panels where like we sat 4 or 5 people on like in chairs, and then the guy teaching the class would be like, all right, I'm going to ask you questions. You guys have to pretend to know each other. And so it was like stuff like that. And it was, you would love it. Like genuinely you would love it. And it was really cool. When I first got there, I was really nervous that I wasn't going to be like good, or I was going to be the worst. And I don't think I was, which was nice. And I'm not going to say anybody actually was the worst. I think we were all just like kind of getting comfortable. But like I think going into it with the mindset of like, oh, somebody's going to be bad, somebody's going to be good. And then by the end of the class, I was like, we're all pretty bad, and we can get better.
You just let go of it, I think. It's like that with acting classes too.
Yeah.
But that makes me so happy.
It was really fun. I really think you'd enjoy the class.
Oh, and also Grayson has a showcase that he won't invite me to.
So they did say you don't technically have to do the showcase.
You should definitely do it.
Oh, I will for sure. But like when they said that, I was like, oh, thank God. Because like I know some people in that class are probably not going to.
Oh, okay.
Like you can just tell like they were there for...
Maybe just step outside their comfort zone.
Yeah, literally. Like some of them were just like, I just want to get better at public speaking. And so like... I don't think that they would do the showcase because it's literally in front of an audience. But the teacher was like, honestly, invite your family, invite your friends. You'll find that is going to be the most rewarding audience because they actually like know you and they're going to cheer you on regardless of how bad you do. I don't think I want anybody I know there.
Me.
Yeah, but like if
I know you.
Exactly. If I know you and I see you in the crowd, I'm going to be like mid saying something and then I'm going to make eye contact with you and I'm going to be like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I know why.
Oop.
Amazing. Oop. Awesome. Wait, speaking of pigeons really quick, I have a girl in my French class that has an Instagram account that is her and a pigeon she found that was like, I don't know if the pigeon was injured or something, and it's her whole account. So she's in my French class and we're like, what do you do for work? And she's like, I do get ready with me's with a pigeon. And I was like, shut up. So I found her. It's called, what's her name? I'll plug her.
Shout out to Pigeon Lady.
No, she's so cute. And like, she just has this pigeon. I'm like, oh my God, I just love people in New York. They're so fucking weird. And also this really is the year, I think, of just like, just going and being a student again. Like it's so fun to just realize
to
like
be new.
Yeah, you have, but like I know everyone has beat this to death about free will, but you have
No, I was gonna break into song, but I wanted you to finish your thought first.
But everybody has the free will to just like go and take a class whenever they want.
1, 2, 3. This could be the start of something new. Feels so right to be here with you. Oh.
Yeah.
We really are on the same page.
We really are. And honestly, I'm glad that you're breaking into song because it's like, it's almost like I rubbed off on you or something.
You better not be rubbing off on me.
I'm rubbing off on
I'm going to start rubbing on. All right.
Scared.
Anyways.
So Grayson and I had the worst day of our lives yesterday.
So it's been a really rough 2 weeks since our last podcast.
Yeah.
Sid, do you want to take it away? I just monologued about all my stuff.
Thank you for sharing it. Yeah. So yeah, yesterday Grayson really showed up and showed out as a friend in my life, and he'll get uncomfortable with that. But basically, I was already having the worst week. Grayson was having the worst week, and we'll get into that. But we show up to the same place to do a shoot together, and
shout out to First Rounds on Me.
Shout out to First Rounds on Me. But Grayson and I sort of forgot to let them know that we were gonna be there. So,
we have a very good photographer that we were like, hey, we want to do like some podcast themed photo shoot.
Shout out Sophia.
Shout out to Sophia. And we've postponed twice now. So this is fully on us.
It might have been 3 times.
It might have been 3 times.
Yeah.
And so leading up to it, the week of, we just never said anything. And then the day of, she was like, yeah, I didn't think you guys wanted to do this anymore.
Yeah. So that was completely on us. But I show up and I'm all frazzled because I just was in the middle of a sort of disagreement on my phone and like tossed it into my bag, or so I thought. And it was actually the floor of an Uber. The Uber drives away. I start chasing it and then it's gone. And I go back into First Rounds on Me to meet Grayson because he has my location. Grayson comes in. He's like, oh, a lady just yelled at me and they called me a pervert or something. Because Grayson decides to wear these jeans that have a hole in the crotch area.
I've had these jeans for literally 8 years now.
Get new ones.
I have loved them like they are my child. And I literally, when I wear them, I'm very conscious. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I do love the jeans. So I sit with my legs closed just like
he's about to get hit.
Yeah, all the time. Even when I'm not wearing the jeans, actually. It's kind of my general body language. And I don't know if I do think this woman was not of sane mental health. Because she was there and sitting in a corner, and like it was like there were people that were sitting next to her and then they moved across because like I don't know why. I think she was not very friendly. and presenting kind of like a very not mentally sane.
It makes two of us, girl. I get it. Takes one to know one.
Yeah. But anyways, she called me a pervert, and then that somebody should call the police on me. I think it's because I had a hole in my jeans, even though I was closed legs protecting myself. I don't want to, I don't want to bother anybody. But she was just like, as soon as I left, she was like, F you. And I was like, all right. So I guess she was
So you're all
me.
shooken up.
Yes.
We're like seeing each other. Grayson's all shooken up. I have no phone. I'm like, Greyson, can you look at my location? And he's like, yeah, it says your location's here. I was like, check it again. It actually says I'm a couple blocks up the street. I'm like, can I use your phone? I chase this car for like 2 miles. I'm in a full sprint in loafers. I got the world's nastiest blister on the back of my foot to show for it, but I'm not going to show you because I have been requested some foot pics, so I'm not giving that shit out for free no more. It actually does happen, people. It really does. So I chased this car around. And also, what pisses me off the most is I took an Uber because I didn't want to mess up my hair for this shoot. And then I'm just running, and it's like 35-mile-per-hour winds outside. I'm sprinting, chasing this Uber, like about to throw up. Tears flying in the wind. I'm
like those, I mean, we're talking like big-ass, bulky loafers, like the ones that have like the really thick sole.
Yeah. And I wasn't crying because of my phone. I was crying for a plethora of reasons, but the phone was just the cherry on top. So I get back, and then Grayson's like, by the way, Sid, the shoot isn't happening because we're dumbasses. And I was like, no, that's actually perfect. So I sort of have a little bit of a breakdown. The women to our right definitely were like, what's going on there?
Yeah. Yesterday was a day of crying, for sure.
Did you cry?
No.
Okay. Well, so then Greyson was like, how about this? Let's go to book club bar. And
which is, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, great. Go ahead.
It's a great place to go where if you like to read, if you like to write, and you like drinking while doing those activities, it's in, I think, the East Village, and you just show up. You can like grab the expectation is like you're there to read, so there's not a ton of talking, which is nice, even though that's kind of all we did when we were there.
Yep, City.
We
played a real good. We played a couple fun games of chess. I beat Greyson, and then we made some friends. We went to Yap City, but then the Uber was close again with my phone, and Grayson's like, again, the sweetie he is, he's like, Sid, it's close. Sid, I'm close. So I'm sprinting after it again. I leave book club bar to go chase it down with his phone. He's now phoneless. And I can see it. I think that was like the most painful part was I could see the tail of it. And I was like, that's him. I know that's my guy. And I never got it. So anyway, I end up going to a friend's house. I'm like broken down at this point. I have no... Grayson's like, do you know how to get there? I'm like... Thank you. It was like one train, like 3 stops. He's like, make sure you know how to get there. He's texting my friend. He's like, did she get there okay? And then Greyson calls the guy, and he hunts down my phone and gets my phone and returns it to me at Nina's residence. Yeah,
shout out to Nina. Shout out to the guy for the Uber driver.
Uber driver.
How many times did I end up calling your phone? 24 times?
No, yeah.
I called her phone 24 times. I was seeing a movie, and so as I sit down in this movie theater, lights are off. It's about to start rolling, and I get a call from the guy. I called Sid's phone one more time because I was like, all right, I'm about to take a 2-hour break. Like, I want to make sure I can get in contact with whomever as soon as I can. And so the gentleman picks up, and I was like, hey, I think my friend left this phone in your Uber, and he was like, yeah, I have it with me. And I was like, oh, thank God. Like, I'm busy right now, but I free up in 2 hours. Can I swing by and get it? And he was like, well, I'm done driving Uber right now, and I'm going to go home. And I was like, okay, do you live in New York? Yeah, there's like schmegma on the mic or something.
Sorry. Do you live in New York?
So I was like, do you live in New York? And he was like, yeah, I live in Astoria, which is kind of out of the way. For the most, it's not out of the way. There's just not a ton of trains that run over there. And so I was like, thank God. I got I got the Uber driver's actual phone number because I was like, hey, send me your address, give me your actual number so I can like communicate with you in case Sid's phone dies or in case the person who lost their phone dies. And he was like, okay, that sounds good. So the movie plays, great movie. It's called Slanted. You should check it out. And I ended up going to Ditmer's, Astoria. Got the phone, went to Nina's, gave it to...
And returned it to sender.
Gave it to sender. And that was Sid's no good, very horrible, bad day ending.
Yeah. And what was really the most upsetting was I was supposed to see my nephew. And so, like, that's what killed me after. Greyson probably saw me cry, like, 5 times yesterday. But I was watching the video, and it was just, like... eerie, like, happy birthday, dear Sam. You know, I was like, anyway, it was like, it was one of the worst days of my life.
Are you going to see family sometime soon?
Yeah. I mean, now that I'm unemployed, shout out unemployment.
Yeah. So,
Shout out.
so in the last 2 weeks, Sid's jobless. I'm homeless.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Yeah. We're going through big changes.
Yes.
So it's really
We're
good. I was
going through
changes.
changes.
I was gonna sing it, but then I didn't because I was like, "Did we sing too much today?"
No,
we didn't.
We don't sing enough, and that's what the comments say every single time. Yeah.
So that was a little bit of a crazy week. I'm like, I think I'm going through a little bit of a manic episode in full transparency. So
Why do you say that?
I can just feel it brewing. I went to the gym today to try to run it out of my system.
By physically running it out of your system?
Yeah, but I have this gigantic
blister
welt on the back of my foot. So it was like, I was just running with like a little limp. I just feel insane right now. In lighter news.
Go ahead.
Greyson and I got asked to do a sex tape together.
Yeah, so that's kind of fun. So this is how well we present our friendship online is people are like, oh, they can fuck on camera for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And not even just something sweet. We can't talk too much about what it's for. It was a really, really cool project.
It's a very cool project with big names attached to it. And there was a specific request for Sid and I specifically to get naked
and do an animalistic,
literally word for word animalistic sex scene.
Yeah.
Where we have to like say.
No, let's talk about the script.
Oh.
We'll black that part out.
Yeah, we say things for sure.
We have to say things, and it's really, really. And the thing is that Greyson really doesn't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to be naked.
Wait, my favorite was he's like, I'm not effing my best friend. Which I was like, on cute. And then I was like, yeah, I don't think you'd be able to anyway or something. And then you were like, no, I'd be able to. Like you were like, you got defensive about being able to like act. Like I was like, oh, I don't think you'd be able to do it without laughing. You're like, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Like you got all serious, and I was like, okay, shit. Okay, reverse psychology. So, anywho, yeah. So we're not gonna do it, right?
We're not gonna do it. Although we do have self-tape stuff today, right?
What's today?
Sunday.
Oh, we're doing a self-tape today. Oh, you are.
I thought you had a monologue.
I have one that don't have it memorized, but you can still do it upstairs.
Okay. I only have 2 one-line things to do. So
perfect. Well, I have the screen. I have one of those screens that you can pull up from the ground. It's perfect for anybody that does self-tape related things. Let us know. I have some beginner's tips.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Holly count.
So Holly count.
Shout out Holly.
Shout out Holly.
Shout out Holly.
But yeah, so that's that. I'm really disappointed, but it's fine. I'm really so upset that it has to be like so intense.
So it has to be graphic.
Yeah. Who do you think would be a better phone sex operator, me or you?
You have like I think I may have said this before. I feel like you have a very voice actor voice. Like it's very smooth. Like you could do the Watch Mojo voice so well. Welcome back to Watch Mojo. Today we're counting down our top 10 moments right before disaster that happened on a tour bus.
Okay, let me try that first part. Okay. What's the first line? I forgot.
Welcome back to Watch Mojo.
Welcome back to Watch Mojo. No, that's too sexual.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Watch Mojo. No, it's already still too much.
Just
welcome back to Watch Mojo.
Just like project and enunciate.
Okay, so yeah, what are we sipping on? I'm sipping on a little bit of Pinot Noir in a brown cup because it keeps me grounded.
Yep.
And Greyson?
I have a glass of Nespresso because I have a long day ahead of me. It's fully
6 p.m.
I'm going on vacation. So are you. Should we talk about that?
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to Costa Rica next week. Sid, where are you going?
I'm going to Costa Rica the week after.
What? Are we going to be there at the same time?
No, unfortunately not. Yeah, Grayson's going there before me, and I thought that he was going to do a TED Talk, but you're not allowed to say who you're going with?
I think I'm allowed to.
Yeah, you're allowed.
So I'm going with TEDx to talk for the subject of climate change, which is great. Of the people that are going.
Nerd.
All right. They recruited me because of my occupation. As some of you guys know, I am
He's an environmental
remediation engineer.
I feel like you're adding words.
Oh, did I not say that I am an environmental engineering remediation expert that works in consulting with the emphasis in stormwater management and groundwater treatment and process system design?
Okay. Speaking of wet. So Greyson's going to be in Costa Rica and we're not going to be there at the same time. So maybe I think when you go, you should leave me a little note somewhere and then I'll go find it.
Okay.
And maybe the note can say how you really feel about me.
Okay. It's going to be a pretty short note.
Okay.
You're going to traverse the jungle in Costa Rica? Because I don't think we're staying in the same place.
We're not staying in the same place. However, I booked this before I lost my job. So it was a very, it was like a spontaneous thing with me and my friend Nina. Shout out Nina. And Nina Count. And now I am sort of regretting it because it's kind of super expensive, but it's going to be fine.
One thing I will say, and I kind of have talked to you about this before, I am a firm believer in money comes and goes, which is not stable financial practice, I will say. But I am a firm believer of like, if you don't... When I first moved to Philly and I had like less than $3,000 left, just in general, and my rent was half of that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and be fiscally responsible and like, save money when I can, but like I'm still gonna offer to pay for people's drinks. I'm still gonna offer to pay for like food because like that's the nice thing to do. And I'm like, if I invest that kind of energy into the people I'm around in the world that I'm a part of, I do think that money will return. Still broke. So
I agree about that. Yeah. I have to because I'm spending.
Also, you're going. So
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I sure can hear. So my neighbors are sort of in a war right now. So you notice that the door next door is open. Did you see that? And it's being held open by cans of Hunt's tomato paste. They're at war with one another. My roommates. Do you hear that?
I do.
I'm actually going to... So, yeah, right now, the one roommate is trying to blast the other roommate out by playing music very loud. And the woman that lives there is trying... She keeps leaving the door open so that the dog escapes. She's, like, hoping the dog runs away. Okay. And he's told her that.
Okay.
So they're at war with one another. So the combination of blasting music loud as all hell and keeping the door open with cans of Hunt's tomato paste is a recipe for a headache for old Sid here.
Well... Here's the thing, roommates, people across the hall.
I'm shutting the door. You can talk.
And we know you're listening. So I'll monologue while Sid's gone. We know you're listening. Because you guys have this big problem, right? You guys are just like really going back and forth, really fighting. You guys should just sleep together. That's all you need to do. Like you guys are just like, there's all this built up tension and aggression in that household. I can feel it. I can feel it through the walls. Yeah,
just bang.
Get it out of your system. That's all you guys want to do.
Speaking of bang, whenever I feel like I'm running low on energy, I always can get a burst of energy with bang energy.
Yeah, or Nespresso.
So
people that we actually talk to sometimes. So shout out to Nespresso, stuff I'm drinking.
When I am feeling down and I want a little special treat and a little caffeine kick that's going to send me over the edge, not like over the edge like I'm going to jump.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, backtrack. Brand friendly, PR, brand friendly.
I'll have some Nespresso. Mm-hmm. They didn't also ask us to say that.
No.
But we would love if you did ask us to say that.
So we are doing the podcast version of Social Climbing where we are begging on our hands and knees for sponsors because I don't know if you guys have picked up on this.
We're broke.
Sid doesn't have a job. I'm homeless. Yeah. So things are not looking good. Nespresso, if you want a little less depresso,
have an espresso.
Through some espresso. Have an espresso. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was a pretty good... You're really good at coming up with stuff like that on the spot.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm in Improv 101, so...
he's one class in. So I'm going to Costa Rica the week after Greyson.
Are you doing anything exciting when you're there? I cut you off so much. I'm so sorry.
It's just like crazy because I'm a woman.
Yeah. Well, funny. Hang on, Ray. Let me sidetrack real quick for the purpose of I think it's funny. During Improv 101 today, we were on a panel doing the panel exercise, and it was the group I was with. We were talking about like getting men pregnant as like a feminism thing.
Yeah.
And I started my little monologue piece by being like, well, it's important that as the second man on this panel, I should speak up about feminism. And then I cut a woman off.
Perfect. And you're so good at playing the part.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's almost like method acting.
Sorry, I'm at war with these folks.
It sounds like they're at war with each other and you are trying to involve yourself. Anyways, what are you doing when you're in Costa Rica?
I hate when people fight and they don't include me.
Yeah.
I'm just honestly going there for vibes. Sorry, I'm opening my journal.
Is it kind of like a loose plan?
Yeah,
like
I'll be loose.
Nina, what are you doing to our girl? You're breaking her down and busting her out and ripping things up.
Oh, sometimes I write things that I think could be really funny in improv. Like I thought it'd be funny if we were two items in the lost and found bin at a roller skating rink. Okay. But we can do that later.
No, we can do that. I mean, we can do it whenever, but that is we can do
whatever we want.
That's a really funny idea. Genuinely.
Greyson. Remember when you said it would only take 2 bottles?
Right now it's 3.
You really, it got more. I think that you just.
I saw you cry 5 times yesterday, and I was like, "Oh,
did that
boy.
give you the ick?"
I don't care.
Okay, wait. Does seeing me cry make you more or less attracted to me?
It makes me feel more maternal towards you. Like I just want to take you under my wing and be like, give you a little noogie. Yeah, actually, in a way. Yeah. You would have to pick the nipple hairs out of your mouth.
Do you have nipple hairs?
I do. Is that something I should? Here's actually a good question.
Yeah.
I saw some discourse on TikTok the other week where it was like men don't realize that they apply deodorant and the deodorant material just sticks to their armpit hair rather than their armpit, and the stench comes from the armpit skin, not the hair. Should I trim my armpit hair so as to better coat the armpit skin?
I'm pro trim.
Okay.
And one thing I love about deodorant is that we all know what it tastes like, and it tastes bad.
Okay.
It's true, right?
Right. You're kind of losing me, but yeah.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
What do you mean? Like, what? How do you
We've
mean?
all had a little in our mouth. We know what it tastes like, and it tastes really bad.
Yes, I agree.
And?
Yes, deodorant does taste bad. And do you prefer the flavor of the white kind or when it's the gel kind?
They're both. Well, the white kind is actually despicable. It's the worst taste ever.
Oh.
Yeah. You prefer that one?
Well, I can't remember the last time I tasted the white kind.
Haven't you ever licked a girl's armpit a little and tasted it? By accident?
Sweetheart, the women I bring home, they're not using deodorant.
That's what's up.
Oh.
And, well, that's good to know. Is that all I had to talk about? Oh, sorry. Were you finishing something that you were saying?
No, you still haven't. What? You're genuinely not doing anything in Costa Rica? Or are you just
vibes. I'll probably wear a bathing suit for a week.
UV's 11 there.
I know.
You're gonna get real tan.
No, you're gonna get real. I know
I'm
you're gonna get sunburn.
Yeah. Which I didn't go to the pharmacy today to pick up supplies, so that is going to be a concern. I don't want to have to go to the Hudson News in the frickin' Newark airport and spend $50,000 on toiletries.
I know, but I have some sunscreen you can wear.
Okay. I do have 1 can.
Is that not going to be enough for you?
I'll be there for 3 days. Sweetheart, I'm pale. I'm going to cook through that thing.
I know. I actually don't think I've ever seen you with a proper tan.
No.
All right, well, that's good. If anybody wants to sponsor Greyson's sunscreen adventure.
Yeah. If anybody wants to sponsor Sid, we are accepting donations from LinkedIn. Facebook Marketplace, technically Craigslist would be a great one.
Anything really. Mm-hmm. Yes. So, yes. Okay. So I did want to talk about this, the man who got kidnapped by dolphins.
Yes.
Okay, so we were talking about this a little bit when the camera shut down.
Yeah.
But basically, there's a man that was kidnapped by dolphins, and he was forced to build underwater architecture for them, and he was underwater for 3 days. Yes, Greyson.
This is all allegedly. I wish you started out with that, but go ahead.
Okay, allegedly. I love that we even have to say that. So anyway, all of this, and moral of the story is that this entire story was debunked by the police there, and they said that, oh, this isn't true, this never happened. But then, allegedly, there were a group of people that said, no, they did witness this man. And apparently this is a thing. And then some girl commented on my video about it and said, that allegedly, that this is also, there's been people that have mentioned this in some part of South Africa, something about dolphins as well.
All right.
I'm just saying, dolphins are also the most sexual of the animals.
Yes.
They are horny and they're very, very
aggressive
about it. And they are like their brains are closest to ours in the animal kingdom, allegedly.
And for our dolphin viewership, and you know what I'm saying when I say that.
Said.
Yeah.
You know what he just
because
said.
we're going to lose viewership if we don't at least kind of try and justify
the
dolphin
dolphins.
behavior a little bit. But so my take, I'm assuming.
Wait, hold on. They communicate through clicks. Hold on 1 second. Take that to the bank.
So for listeners only, Sid is she's essentially making noises like she's giving head.
Wait, no, I've never once in my life made noise like that giving head. And I've been told by a ton of people that I'm really good at it, including my uncle.
Have you ever talked with a dolphin?
No, but I have talked to meerkats when I worked at the zoo, and I can also sing to cows. Wait, can I show you a video real quick?
Sure.
Okay, it'll be really fast.
Okay. Yeah. No. We're good.
So yeah, I learned that I can communicate to animals, and I know that you're gonna think this is a joke. It's really not. It's like one of my first videos on my phone. Go ahead.
So when you sing to cows, what is generally their response?
It's like so they come towards me.
Oh.
So I did this a couple times. So I go like, ooh, like it's a special like cow call, and they'll come to you. Okay, here it is.
Come.
This is only part of it. Oh, it's a special whistle. See how they're all coming to me? It was like, like that. Anyway.
And do you think that this has like anything to do with a cow's like instinct of like, oh, hey, there's a human, maybe there'll be food?
No, because I was standing there for a long time, and then I said I'm gonna learn how to juice, and I would go back every day, and I would do my special whistle sing.
Were cows in like eye shot of you? Or did they just come out of the woods?
No, they came out. That's what I'm saying. And then when I worked at the zoo, I'll show you this, because I sang to the meerkats, and they came out. Not of the closet. They came out of their shelter. Oh, wait, this is the one of the turtles fucking. Remember I showed you this one?
So now it's the part of the podcast where Sid shows me stuff on her phone, which is great for podcasting.
You know what that was like to try and explain to kids?
I feel like kids these days are old enough to know, like, hey, you know it's good. Wait, so this is going to be you and me in our self-tape.
Basically, this is what they send me as inspiration.
Yeah, this is the audition that we were going to have to do. And for the listeners only, we're watching videos on Sid's phone of bestiality. So.
No, bestiality is a person and an animal. These are two tortoise.
Okay, so these are two
This is the last
animals.
one. This is me getting the meerkats to come out by singing. Okay, you can't tell, but they were initially all hiding. But I only got the second part of that. Oh, wait, that's the last one. Look. Okay, that was just a goat. And the goats there, oh my God. Do you know that goats, like, they don't have control of their sphincter, so they just, like, that's why they go potty everywhere. And we do have control of our sphincter because we're predator, and they're prey.
Well,
more you know.
So are you saying that if a goat had control of its sphincter, it would use a toilet?
No, but it would. The thing is, it would be able to control the situation in which it defecates. So because it goes whenever, it's not like for us, it's important that we can hold it because if we're hiding, we don't want to like be like, oh, we don't want any way for any predator to smell us or anything. We can hold it. We can control it. That's why. Did you ever notice when you get closer to home, sometimes you'll have to go to potty way more?
Yeah.
Yes, it's because your body's like, okay, it's safe now for us to go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway.
That does make sense. And this has been another episode of Animal Planet.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Wait, I like how it says on here, lost my job. Sunday recap, Stockholm Syndrome. That was me to you, actually. Oh, I loved, everybody's freaking out about Timothy Chalamet. Now they're upset.
Yeah, because of the ballet and opera discourse. I will say this: I think there's a lot of people that are, I forget the term for it. You know, when like people are only speaking on things because it makes them seem like a better person.
Yeah.
What's the term for that?
I don't know.
There is a specific term for it, but I just feel like. Oh, okay, so Sid's gonna fill up another glass of the vino. I forget that. I really wish I could remember things.
Make themselves seem like better people.
Yeah. No, I just think a lot of people are like flagging this as an issue so they can be like, well, opera and ballet does matter. And I'm not saying it doesn't, but I think in context, if you actually listen to what he says, he's saying he doesn't want cinema to die in the way that ballet and opera have.
But they haven't. I think what he said was stupid. He's been saying it for years. There's old videos of him saying it, and genuinely, I just think it's like, what is your beef with opera and ballet?
I think the general public is more often gonna go to a movie as opposed, like, if given the choice, you take any random person, you say, hey, I have tickets to 3 things. I have a movie ticket, I have an opera ticket, or I have a ballet ticket. What do you think they're going to go see?
Why are we even conflating? Like, well, I don't know why we're.
That's what he's doing in the thing.
I get it, but they're not even the same thing. That's like just like there are people that historically love ballet and the opera and orchestra like more than they want to see a film in cinema, or they'll see both. I just think, in what world do we have to compare? Like, it's not like the viewers like time. We're like, quick, you have one option. You can either see the opera or you can go see Marty Supreme. Like, no one's doing that. I just feel like it's so weird for him to be talking about it at all, especially considering he's a theater kid and he did ballet. The fuck? Yeah, and as somebody who did a beginner's ballet class and got demoted to foundations ballet, it's really fucking hard.
Yeah, I took a ballet class.
You did? When?
We've talked about this. I took it with my coworkers back in Philly.
We should do it together again.
I'd be down. It was actually a lot of fun. Yeah.
Would you wear a tutu?
Probably not.
You don't have to. I just wanted to know.
I would want to feel comfortable when I'm plie-ing.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay,
Not trying to brag, but
Greyson's trying to learn French now too.
Yeah, you'll be surprised at the lengths I will go to get a woman to like me, and that
it's not me, by the way.
No, it's not Sid. It's when I want a woman's attention, I will do so many things to show her that I am yearning for
especially
her.
A woman that doesn't reciprocate.
Does not want me even a little bit.
Unrelated to that, the question that we got when I asked, like, this is the one question I said that I actually think was funny. Who would eat who first on a desert island?
I know the answer to this.
Who?
I would gladly give myself up to you for you to eat me. If any of my Philly friends are watching, they would say the exact same thing. They would say Greyson would be the first one to be like, what I would probably do is I would kill myself without you knowing and somehow figure out a way for me to just like leave my body next to you, so you would have no choice to either starve or eat me, and you wouldn't have to be like, oh, I don't have to kill him, because I feel like that would be the one thing preventing you from eating me, because you'd be like, well, I don't want to have to kill him, so I would kill myself so that you could just have your way with me. Is this thing on?
Where would I start? Greyson, I would kill myself so you could eat me. I hope you know that. Actually, or no. You would try to kill yourself and I'd be like, Greyson, no! And I would grab the knife with my hand and it would be cut and I'd be bleeding. And I'd be like, oh my God. And then you'd be so hungry. You'd be like... And then you would sniff the blood on my hand and then you would start sucking it out like Edward Cullen. And then you would be like, I can't, Bella, I can't stop. And I'd be like, go, no, you can have it. You can have as much as you want. And then I would cut your hand and then I would drink your blood. And then we'd be blood sisters.
Sometimes when you monologue, I get a little scared.
I wouldn't let you kill yourself, because then who else would I talk to?
Okay, would you rather starve to death or just have somebody to talk to?
Starve.
No, I guess technically you would starve and have somebody to talk to. Or would you just rather... I think you could entertain yourself.
No, I know that I could, but I wouldn't want you to die. I would be upset all weekend.
Well, especially now that you have Stockholm Syndrome, I would hope you'd be upset. Syndrome,
yeah. Like, I literally need you. I think you did this on purpose.
Did what?
I think you put me in a position where I need you. So that way, yeah, like with the Uber thing, I don't know. I just feel like there was something that you did to make sure that my phone got stuck in the Uber.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant me taking an Uber to go pick up your phone. I was like, how was I supposed to? It was like an hour and 25-minute subway ride. I wasn't going to do that. It's so hard to get to Astoria.
Greyson, I owe you for whatever that Uber costs. Look, no, you're not allowed to say all right to me anymore.
All right.
My mom has a huge crush on Matthew McConaughey. She'd definitely have sex with him. Okay, so...
Should we talk about people our moms would have sex with?
Yeah. Should I ask my mom right now? Can I call her, please? You never let me call her.
You do this every single time. You bring up calling your mom every single podcast.
I'm calling her.
Do it off business hours.
No, I'm going to call her and then I'm going to ask her, or I'm going to tell her about the sex tape.
Hey.
Hi, Mom. It's Sid.
I know. How are you?
I'm good. I'm on the podcast right now with Greyson.
Okay.
Hey, Christine.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Did I tell you that Greyson and I got an audition to be in this movie that's like for a pretty very serious audition. But we would have to do a sex tape.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the audition is a sex scene.
Is a sex scene. Yeah.
You're so full of shit.
No, Mom, I literally swear on Sammy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're not doing it because Greyson doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. I don't like having my bupkis out, if you get what I'm saying, Christine.
Yeah, so
I get exactly what you're saying.
would you do it?
No.
Okay.
Christine, you wouldn't have sex with me?
The next time that you come to New York, you should. You can meet my co-host.
Oh, I thought you were saying you should have sex with Grace.
I appreciate that. All right, well, that's all the time we have. Thanks so much for calling in.
Oh, no, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
All right, I love you so much, Mom. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Love you too.
Bye. Okay, well, that
Lovely
wasn't helpful.
Christine. That was helpful. We got the one answer that we needed out of her.
She wants to have sex with you.
It's kind of. I felt a little bit of
You felt
tension
that?
in the air. I was like,
Are we allowed to say that word on YouTube? I think we can.
Know. I mean, we can. I think we can't. I don't think we can use it on social media, but I think on YouTube, yeah. There's a guy named Kevin, and I only know.
Okay.
I only know this because it was on TikTok. He posts like full-on nude videos on YouTube under the guise of like I'm educating, like it's an education thing. Like he was like teaching guys how to wax their buttholes. I think his name's Kevin.
It's still on there?
I don't know.
That's disgusting. What's the account?
He was like I'm pretty sure he was showing whole. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So we can talk about boinking as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. Well, I think that. Oh, I'm taking an oil painting class tomorrow.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Have you?
I've never done it.
Oh, okay. Do you?
Ooh.
You do have like an artistic bug though. Like you do like to paint and draw and stuff, right?
Yeah, I used to teach painting classes.
Yeah. So like, well, what was the difference between
acrylic, not oil? Oil's
we're doing nails now. Oop. If you went down to the bottom of the sea to do construction for dolphins, show me the receipts.
Show me the receipts.
Show me. Have you ever seen on SNL Kristen Wiig and Fred Armisen when they do the couple's songs, like the couple's album on Weekend Update? I feel like every time you start speaking when I'm like trying to do something and you want to like mimic or copy what I'm saying, it feels like that bit.
In a good way or bad way?
Well, when I'm in on it, good. But I'm never in on it.
Yeah.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think we should do improv.
Okay, let's try it. Hey, so this is hats out of the bag minus the hat. Okay. So,
minus the hat. I think I need to start working on like effects on the video though.
You know what we should do? We should put on our thinking caps.
Okay, ready?
There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I was thinking that I could work at an auto body shop.
Okay.
And you can be the ghost of my high school boyfriend.
Okay.
And I don't find this out until halfway through when you're trying to get your car fixed.
Okay, so I am an actualized ghost.
Yes.
Okay. Of your high school boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And scene. Hey. Excuse me.
Hey there. What's up, guy?
You know, this is going to sound crazy. I'm having some car troubles.
You look oddly familiar.
Does a 9th grade biology ring a bell?
Oh my God. Ricky Dick. Ricky, first name Ricky, last name Dick. This you, huh? From high school, my high school boyfriend, you are.
wait. Hang on. Out of the scene. You said you weren't gonna know that I was your high school boyfriend until mid.
No, I wasn't gonna know that you were a ghost till halfway through.
Okay. All right, that makes more sense.
Okay.
I was like, you just got right to the end.
I want to get over it.
Okay. Okay, and back in scene. Yeah, it's Ricky Dick, and I need you to work on my car. I need you to work on my car real good.
Yeah, it's not the first time I did that, huh? I remember. So what you need? An oil change? You need me to change your you need a new pair of windshield wipers or something?
Can you real quick?
Yeah.
Pop out from under that car, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, body still looks good.
Yeah. So let me see. Speaking of body, let me see the body.
Yeah. So you see that car out there?
Yeah.
All right, the one next to the Camry.
Is that? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So it's a Toyota Sienna.
Why is
Front is busted.
I can see that.
Front windshield gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Why is it translucent a little? I noticed that the car.
Translucent is because I got a custom. I would say, in a word, custom paint job. Okay. And yeah, the front's a little busted in, and the windshield is gone. And you'll notice the driver's.
Were you leaning in or was I leaning in?
I think you were leaning in, but I think that's just because you were on the little, the swivel chair. The mechanics sometimes. The mechanics sometimes go on.
Yeah, mechanics. Yeah, that's me.
And you'll notice that the driver's seatbelt is no longer there.
What happened?
I got into a bit of a fender bender.
Yeah, it's crazy because there's no way somebody could survive that thing. Look at that whip.
Well, so you're right. And I thought the same thing when I came to after having part of my head gone in the crash. But when I came to and I noticed that my...
Too soon. Keep going.
I mean, come on, let's respect the dead, right?
The show's kind of mediocre, am I right?
Yeah. Hey, sweetheart, don't go to the lookalike contest. You don't look like JFK Jr., all right?
So keep going, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so, yeah, and I noticed that, like, after I hit the tree, I was like, my car looks a little bit more clear, a little more see-through. Yeah. And so I wonder if the impact from the speed, the force of the crash, ripped all the paint off. And now it's translucent.
That's never before seen, Ricky Dick. I gotta be so honest with you.
Yeah. So
you remember high school? You remember 7 Minutes in Heaven?
7 Minutes in Heaven at high school in the janitor's closet?
You remember that?
Yeah, on the second floor next to the math building.
Because I was like, I never seen it before, and you were like, you could do it in the janitor's closet.
Yeah.
I remember that. So I don't mean to hash out old.
No, it's fine. And it's so funny is that they put our lockers in the same locker unit, not next to each other, because that would just be like, that's almost like kismet, you know? But same locker unit, so like we would brush past each other all the time. Like sometimes, like it feels like now if I were to go in to hug you, I almost feel like I'd pass through you. Yeah. You know, like but that's kind of how high school was. We would brush past each other all the time.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember because you were so good at the maths.
Mm-hmm. I was good at math.
Yeah, that's what they say in England. They put an S on the end. Don't make no sense.
Yeah, I know, and I feel like with math, it almost like haunt you.
There's something about the way you're talking to me right now that feels a little bit eerie.
It seems like very punny in a way, and it's just coming out of me, like ectoplasm. All right, that was a joke. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
That's crazy. You with anybody right now, Ricky Dick?
It just feels like I'm a little lost, you know. What? But I'm glad to see it. You seem to be doing well. Like you see, this is obviously a very successful, like car shop, repair shop. Yeah. And I would never want to bring my vehicle. That honestly, when I'm looking at it right now,
the back of it now? It looks like it's starting to it's disappear,
vaporizing almost. It's like floating.
Ricky Dick. It's not even Ricky Dick. It's not even on the ground anymore. It's floating up off the ground, Ricky Dick.
Well, that's ridiculous because I had to drive it here. But wait, now that I think about it, it almost feels like I was floating in midair.
Ricky Dick, what is happening? What is happening? Can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to lay out the details of the accident and exactly after it happened, how you got here. Why aren't you in the hospital?
Yeah. So I woke up with pieces of my skull in my hands, and I just kind of like reattached them, and I felt...
Sorry, you know I get a little queasy when you say just
I
like that.
do. Yeah, I remember. So, you know, it's funny when we were dissecting frogs
You remember that.
in science class. You dry heaved a little bit when we cut open the sack.
You saw that.
Yeah.
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 That's like, because I remember I was...
What was that? What are you doing? All right, stop messing around.
Ricky Dick. I think I just went right through you.
Great.
Wait,
Another
hats
woman
off.
that's just going to go right through
Do you
me.
think that we could put like an edit on this that makes me look like I'm passing through your skin?
Do you know how to do that?
Let's find out. Hats back on.
Thinking cap goes back on.
Ricky Dick, I'm starting to feel a little bit queasy. I'm trying to understand how you got here in the first place.
You think you're feeling queasy? I don't remember. I just remember coming to. And now, my first instinct was like, oh, I got to find a repair shop. And somebody recommended your repair shop. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen her in years.
Yeah, why'd you break up with me anyway, huh?
It seemed like it wasn't a good fit. I just felt like I didn't want to be just another ghost in your closet, you know?
Why you keep saying shit like that, Ricky Dick? Listen, I thought you broke up with me because everybody said that I was a lesbian.
Well, I haven't seen you in a little bit. Are you a lesbian now?
Well, yeah, but... That depends. Not for you, Ricky Dick, because you kind of look a little bit like a gay woman, so...
Caps off real quick. Out of the scene. I posted something on my story yesterday. I want to say I got like 50 people being like, you look like a lesbian here.
No!
Like a very pretty woman.
Wait, which one was it? Was it you with my phone?
Yeah, it was the one where I was flipping the screen off.
You did kind of look like a pretty woman.
A pretty woman. I mean, hey, if I'm going to look like a woman, I'm going to look like a pretty one.
Hats back on the bag.
Hats back on.
Ricky Dick, how about this?
Mm-hmm.
I think that we should kiss.
But it's been so long.
I know, but maybe then I'll realize that I'm not a lesbian after all, huh?
And you think kissing just a guy...
Did you put a T in there?
Kissing? Do you think kissing a guy from your past is going to make a difference?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out.
Well, before I kiss you, can you at least give me a cost estimate on my car?
Yeah, sure thing.
Because, like, I mean, you wanna get all up in my business without
Ricky Dick,
even...
where's your car?
Dude, I lost my car.
Ricky Dick, your car isn't even there anymore.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. My feet are starting to go.
Oh my God.
Wait, it seems like my legs are invisible.
Ricky Dick, you're losing your dick.
If I lose my dick, what am I? Just Ricky?
My roommate's listening and she's like, what the fuck? Anyway, that was really good.
That was good. Thinking caps off.
Thinking caps off.
I almost think we never put them on, in a way.
Oh, wait a minute. I think that was art, some might say. And some might also say that was the worst thing that they ever had to witness.
Well, the people at home listening and watching this, they're not thinking that. They're like, they clicked through that part. So they just got to this where they're like, oh, okay, it's finally done.
I really want to learn how to make you look like you're just mirroring. Do you think I could do that by tonight?
After 2 glasses of vino? No.
Dude, I've gotten really good at Canva. I think I can do it on Canva.
Have you seen the thing that Ben Schwartz does? It's like a TV, or it's like a news show, and it's that girl that's like, meow, meow. It's him and that girl.
No.
I forget her name.
Does that make you think of me?
Well, based on how you've been, like, your mannerisms for this episode, yeah, because you go.
That is, yeah, I know.
She does that. I don't know her name.
I'm doing. I think I've been away from the mic the whole time.
It is. You've been going in and out of my ears.
Yeah, that's
and
annoying.
Like,
Huh? Yeah, that's real annoying. Well, shit. Well, I think that we did this again. We said that this was going to be a short episode, and this is like over an hour.
You will have
a kiss. Sometimes I just like to say things that makes you uncomfortable. Do you want to play spin the bottle? Just me and you. Sorry.
Not particularly.
Why?
Because I have to do laundry. Sometimes I think that like Sid only thinks that I am friends with her because she has laundry in her basement and I don't have laundry where I am.
And I got running water and I got a bath.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes it feels there's a theme in my life of the men that are in my life that use me for my utilities.
Is utilities like a code word for something? Are you implying something else there?
No. I physically mean
Physically.
my couch, my laundry, and my running water.
Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't used your running water yet.
That's not true. You've never washed your hands here?
No.
You've
Every time I shit, I get right up out of there.
Yeah, you've also used my toilet.
I don't flush.
Okay.
Somebody else does. Hey, when you get to the level that I'm on, people flush for you.
I don't even know what that means. Like, that doesn't make any sense. All right, well, guys, thank you so much. That's all the time that we have, unless Greyson has anything of importance to say, but probably not. Greyson?
I'd like to not monologue a little bit, but one thing I think that is very important for us in a period like this, and same thing for, if I can get a little sentimental for the people at home, when you're going through, we're still recording, when we're going through moments in life where there's a lot of struggle and a lot of strife and a lot of bad things all at once, it's important to stay positive, not take yourself too serious, and manifest the good. So I would like to take a second to manifest that things will be okay for us and things will be so much better than we ever previously thought. Sid's literally shaking with anxiety. I don't know. She's shaking over there.
You can see it?
Yeah, she's literally going...
Sorry, when Greyson starts to get serious, I don't know what it does to my nervous system, but it just goes into shock.
She goes into flight mode.
I'm like, are
She's
you
like,
okay?
all right.
Anyway, so I'm Sid and I have Stockholm Syndrome.
I'm Greyson and I'm looking for an apartment.
And we're Are We Flirting? Thank you so much.
And this is Are We Flirting?
Thanks so much for tapping in today.
Go tap that.
We're going to go do our self-tape now. So
Yes, we are going to take our clothes off and say some nasty things. All in the name of fame.
Yeah. Thanks, Greyson. Thanks for being such a good friend. Love you.